Well, we're here today at Sugarpiece HQ. My good friend Conor Charlton, and we're going to make the most Irish of Irish dishes known to mankind. We're going to take the humble turnip. I'm going to take something that's absolutely extraordinary and taking the drinks market by storm, Poitín. Conor, tell us about Poitín. What's it all about? As far as I understand it, it makes you blind and leads to all sorts of crazy.
Well, it's got a horrible reputation, but it's always been made by farmers for the last 1500 years. It was made illegal in 1661, but that was more of a tax thing. They could tax whiskey, but they couldn't tax Poitín, so they tried to stop all these farmers who were using the potatoes, their leeks, their grain to get themselves drunk when they're working on the farm, and it's come back.
I suppose that led to all sorts of Irish rebelliousness and everything.
Yep, you have farmers fighting mercenaries who were trying to uphold the tax laws. There was all like murder at times.
And this is before whiskey. Poitín before whiskey.
It ran alongside whiskey, but that date 1661, the two split off, and the big boys could continue to distill whiskey. There's that, but Poitín was for the small guys.
Fantastic. Right, so what are we going to do today? We're going to be making two things. It's the salt baked drunken turnip with Poitín, and Conor is going to create the McIlhatton, a cocktail made exclusively for Sugarpiece. Okay, so what do we need for the salt baked turnip? Real easy. We need salt, flour, water, and that's going to make our salt pastry dough. The recipe's dead easy. It's half a cup of salt to 1 cup of flour. And what does a cup look like? It looks like this. So whatever size your cup is, half to 1 of flour, and then simply add half a cup of water. So I'm going to mix that together. I'm going to make a really beautiful soft dough, and we'll take you into the next part of it. Okay, and so there we have it. A few minutes of kneading, and you end up with this beautiful soft dough. Come on over here, Conor, and have a feel of this to see what you think.
Oh, you can sleep on that, can you?
That is nice and soft, isn't it? Right, we're going to get the turnip ready, okay? So, grab your turnip, grab a knife, and what you want to do is insert the knife into the edge of the crown. And the crown is just this little part that sits around where the green tops used to be. Insert in a 45-degree angle, like so, and then we're just going to cut around all the way. Be careful if your knives are nice and sharp as mine are. Pop that out. And we're simply going to hollow it out a little bit as if we're making a jack-o'-lantern. So in it goes, cut around, and we pop that out, and that leaves with a nice cavity. The good thing about turnip obviously is it can be eaten raw and it can be eaten cooked, so we just not want that. I'm going to fill this up with some Poitín. Don't be shy. Put the lid back on it. And then we're just going to roll out the salt pastry and wrap it nice and tightly. So take a little handful of flour, dust the area, grab your salt pastry, out it comes, and then we're just basically going to roll it out until it's about 5 millimeters thick. Right, all we're going to do now is take the turnip, set it in, and we're going to wrap it up. Bye. Okay, now we're just popping on the tray, bang it in the oven on 180 degrees for about 3 hours. And 3 hours is almost exactly the right amount of time for Conor to show me how to make these fantastic McIlhatton cocktails and really get to grips with what Poitín all about. Alright Conor, so it's time to get at the meat of it. We're going to make the McIlhatton. What's it all about?
So McIlhatton was a very famous bootlegger and notorious drunkard and maker of some of the finest Poitín ever made in Ireland.
He sounds like a top man.
Yeah.
So talk me through what we need.
So we've got Glendale Poitín. Now you can use blonde Poitín, our good friends, make some great stuff up the Irish Peninsula. But this stuff is matured in virgin Irish oak and it's strong enough. So
business, yeah.
Get the job done. We got some ginger cordial, Now, if you can't get this in your local supermarket, you can make yourself some simple syrup and add some ginger to it. And then we're using this Asian superfood yuzu citrus seasoning. So this has got mandarin, grapefruit, and lemon all in its flavour. We'll start with the most hazardous ingredient first, which is just an egg.
Right, so tell us about the egg, Connor. What's that all about?
Well, we're going to have to separate the egg yolk and the egg white.
Okay, and why do you do that?
Well, we only want the white. It's just going to fluff up and emulsify when we shake it up. So
It gives some real richness.
absolutely, we don't want to be adding the yolk to it, because then we get all the flavour of the egg, which is not what this cocktail's about. We do this first because it's very easy to mess it up, and we can just go like this, and look at that. Nothing but white, baby.
Yeah.
Start pouring that booze.
Get that sorted. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Just a little bit of this because it's pretty strong flavour. 1, 2. And then a few drops of this as well. That's our yuzu. Shake it up. Let the magic happen. That's it. There.
Cocktail tastes fantastic. Turnip's ready. It's time to get tucked into it. One last thing for you to do, Connor. You need a hammer to break into this bad boy. So if you'll do the honours, my friend.
I do feel truly honoured. This is my Thor bit coming up here.
Yeah.
I feel my thunder.
There you go. That's us. We'll just crack it open like that. The turnip just pops straight out. Like so. And we just spoon into it. Make sure we get all the salt paste out of the way. You can see, still a bit of poitín left in there for good measure. We just literally into the spoon and dig out a good amount for the man. Ooh, good stuff. There you go, Connor. Sit yourself down.
Alright.
Let's try this cocktail. Let's see if it all works. Good stuff. Right. Slancha.
Sounds good.
Tell me what you think of the turnip. I know what I'm at. Good stuff. Brilliant. Well, that's us from Sugarpiece today. Salt baked drunken turnip with Poitín. Connor's McIlhatton. So if you want to feel really Irish, get stuck into this here and you're going to have a great Christmas.